We had what was called the African line, and that was dealing basically with our culture. We had what they called the Kufis, the Darshikis, the little fans and stuff, you know, the bull tails, you know, to swap the flies out your face and all this. And this was some of the things that we exchanged with some of the other groups in terms of whatever they were doing in the garment business. We would exchange people and we learned from each other. All right, we had 2 Tasty Freeze parlors, okay? We had what was known as Simone Cosmetic, which was a cosmetic endeavor for blacks. Okay, Sammy Davis Jr. funded the seed money. He fronted the seed money to get that up off the ground. We had what was called the West Side Paper Stock Company. We were the first, well, I won't say people that thought of this, but in terms of the gang situation, we were the first ones that came up with a real proposal in terms of recycling paper. And our thing was to work through the schools, have the school kids bring the papers in, and whichever classroom came up with the most papers, you know, they would get free lunches for a week or something of that nature. Or if the school produced such and such we had X amount of money set aside for them to get books or whatever. We had what was called the House of Lords. We had 2 of those. These were teen hang-ins to keep the police from arresting these guys on the corner. During school hours, the place was closed. Okay, 2 hours after school is out, that was all dedicated to homework. We had tutors inside the place for reading, writing, and so forth and so on. After 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, then the games. They had the little rifles that they could shoot. They played the pool, they played the ping pong, you know, cards, checkers, chess, that kind of thing. Then we had the management training program, where we got a substantial group of young men together to learn management training in terms of the businesses that we had. And that money came through Youth Action, which was a department of an offshoot of the Labor Department. So they did train 20 of our teens in youth management, business management. Then we had Malcolm X GED program. This is during the time Malcolm X. Anybody that wanted to go and try to get a GED. And in the side, this proposal, we, back in the mid-50s, I mean the mid-60s, asked why the schools couldn't stay open at night and be utilized in terms of parenting skills and, you know, home economics or whatever it is, you understand, in terms of the older people that had kids could utilize the building. I mean, it's open 5 hours a day and it's closed the rest of the time. And we're saying, let's put this to some kind of use. And we asked the Board of Education to help us develop some programs for these hours. It was a no good idea at the time, but now they're trying to.